Hey y'all, what's up? It's your boy Evan here. Welcome to the Cartoon Block. And today I'm going to show you my process for sketching The Dark Knight. Let's get started. If you want to get behind the scenes access to my private sketchbook, worksheets, and other cool stuff, then come join me on my Patreon page. I like to thank Sakura of America for providing the tools for today's video. Now let's get started. I'll be using the Sumo Grip 0.9 mechanical pencil. I like this pencil because it feels comfortable in my hand and easy to use. So we first want to start out by sketching a, rough side profile view of Batman. And as you can see here in the lower corner, I have a little small Batman head toy sculpt that I use very often to get the look and feel of how the head looks. So I highly recommend if you guys have any toys out there that have really nice sculpts on them, use them. I get my head sculpts from different sculptors online, or you can even use some sculpts from toys, like I mentioned, toys that you might get from Walmart, Target, or your nearby department store. I know DC Direct makes some really good 7-inch figures with some of their toy sculpts, so I highly recommend those. So as I'm drawing with the pencil, I want to go ahead and kind of just, once the foundation is down, I then go to making harder lines that I'm more confident about. As you can see here with the mouth, I'm not totally in love with the first version of it, so I'll erase it and then go back over it with some darker lines that I'm more committed to. And here I want to get in his gum line below, and I just want to show his top row of his teeth. For the most part, just show the top row, and then I show a little bit of his lower jaw, his lower teeth coming out on the side right there. And it's a matter of just making corrections and going back and forth. And that's what makes the Sumo Grip a pretty cool pencil, because it has a really good eraser. It gives me a sharp edge on there that I can go ahead and make fine tuning erasing. Is that a real word? I don't know. If it is, I just made it up. So some fine tune erasing with it. And then we can go ahead and continue to sketch out, further with the drawing. Now I want to go ahead and switch over to my Sakura Micron inking pen. And this is where all the fun really begins. We can start putting in some more definite lines. And I'm looking at my Batman head sculpt to see where certain shadows fall on it. People always ask me, what's the secret to drawing shadows and things like that. Honestly, it's looking at life. And that includes toys and your head sculpts that you may have. You look and see where the shadows fall on your figures, and depending on how they look, you simply copy from life. And here I'm copying certain shadows that are on my Batman head sculpt, using them as reference. Not exactly, but if you look and see where the shadows lie under Batman's eyebrow, you want to go ahead and put shadows there. If there are shadows in the wrinkles around his mouth, that fatty tissue, then you want to put shadows there as well. That's truly the only secret to really drawing shadows. It's just looking at real life. And I don't just put in super big black, spaces. I'll just sketch it in lightly with the Micron and just put in some sketchy lines to indicate a shadow. And we simply continue the same technique. Here I'm using some cross hatches. You have crisscross hatches to indicate a gray tone or a light shadow on your figures. If you want to use indicate a thicker, more heavy shadow area, then you can use solid blacks. After filling in the background with any kind of black marker, I'm using my Jelly Roll pen, and I love this pen because it comes in 3 different sizes: the 05, the 08, and the 10. So it's really cool to apply the white outline on your figures to make them pop off the back of the dark background. It's just that contrast really makes your drawing sing and pop off the page. And after some more fine tuning with the Micron, there you have it. That's The Dark Knight. Thanks for watching. I want to give a big shout out to my patrons for making this video possible. If you want to get behind the scenes access to my private sketchbook, worksheets, and other cool exclusives, then join my Patreon. Once again, thanks for taking the time to hang out with me today. Be sure to hit that like button, get your notifications, and by all means, don't forget to subscribe. Till next time, deuces.